Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Sparks and this is Gamemode 4, the series in which we mod vanilla Minecraft using command blocks. XP storage is the feature of many Minecraft mods and has been much requested as an addition for the vanilla game. The XP storage module will mean that you can use your ender chests to store much more than just items. So as the earlier description suggested, this will turn any ender chest into an XP storage unit. You'll notice that I currently have 5 levels on me. Now if I climb this handy staircase and stand atop this ender chest, you'll see that my levels slowly drop and eventually I will have none left. And I can collect these again by standing directly underneath, like so. There we go, and you'll see that I got exactly 5 levels back. So you can use this to store your levels. Any ender chest can be used to access those levels, and the levels are unique to you. So every player in a multiplayer world will have their own XP bank stored. So the way that this works is fairly simple. As always, there will be a world download, a schematic download, and the commands will be in the description too. So we start off with the command block clock. This is just a hyper clock. As usual, set block to air, set block to redstone. That won't be in the description, very standard these days. And what we're doing is we're constantly testing on behalf of all players with at least one level. We're testing to see whether they are standing on an ender chest. And if that's true, if any player in the world is standing on an ender chest, this clock turns on. And this basically is a way of reducing lag. So this whole contraption is effectively turned off and not doing anything while players are just playing. However, if somebody does stand on an ender chest and has at least one level, it will start flashing. The clock will turn on until somebody moves off the ender chest or the player runs out of levels, as I now have. So each of these command blocks are basically just accounting for one of the 30 different levels that you could have. I'm aware that you may have more than 30 levels, but the way that XP works is that there's a different number of XP points, XP orbs per level. So what this does is each of these commands is a variation on this. So this one here is testing for everybody with a level of 9, and it's detecting whether they're standing on an ender chest. And if they are, it changes their XP scoreboard to 20, it adds 23 to their XP score. So if I do scoreboard objective set display sidebar XP, you can see I currently have 55 XP, which is the amount you get for a level 5. And if I stand under here, you'll see that slowly drop to 0. That's 5 levels. So each XP level has a different number it needs to add to it. After 30 levels, this system will assume you have 30 levels and you will effectively be losing out on XP. So even though you can store more than 30 levels safely in here and still get the right amount of XP back, I would advise not standing on it if you have more than 30 levels, as they will be slightly wasted. Similar to getting more than 50 or 30 levels in general, because you're wasting your time really. So yeah, that's basically what it's doing. Each of these are on a clock and they all try and add the correct amount for the correct level the player has. And at the same time, this one here is removing one level from everybody standing on an ender chest who has at least one level. And this one here just plays the XP orb sound at all players standing on an ender chest with at least one level. So that's the way that the game puts levels in. You can see it counting up to 55. There we go, so that's 5 levels inserted. And these 2 command blocks over here are for giving you your levels back when you stand underneath. So the first one here is executing on behalf of everybody with an XP score of at least 1 standing under a Minecraft ender chest. It changes their score by -1. So basically, it changes their XP score by -1, which means that score there goes down. And the other one is giving 1 level to everybody standing underneath an ender chest with at least a score XP of 1. So if you have a score of 0, it will stop giving you levels, basically. So fairly simple, but it fits really nicely into a vanilla survival world. It's an extra little addition thing, a nice way of storing your XP anywhere in the world. And I think it'll make some nice additions. So you're welcome to download this world in the description if you want to play around with it, or you can import the plugin into your own survival world. It shouldn't mess up anything vanilla-wise. So thank you very much as always for watching. I'm sorry it's been almost 2 months since the last Gamemode 4 episode, but I was very busy with my job, and I'm really pleased to be getting another one out of these because they're a lot of fun to make and you guys seem to like them as well. So new snapshot has me all innovated and invigorated again, so hopefully these episodes will become a little more regular once more. There are a lot of off-camera work trying to puzzle it out and bug test it and make sure nothing breaks, so thank you for the support and the patience. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the video comments as always. And if you have any plugins that you've made, feel free to send them to me via PM, and if I like them, I might feature them. So yeah, great. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.